Buenas tardes, espectadores. So, good afternoon, viewers. Wee bit of a different video tonight. My wife and her friends are all going out for a girly night out, which means I've got the evening to myself. In Glasgow we call that an empty, and it's normally that you've got an empty house. But the thing is, in Glasgow you can call an empty having a free night as well. So I've got an empty in the night. So I thought I'd do something different. And what I'm going to try and do is do a wee video of a great Indian restaurant that we use. The Gurkha Durbar. It's down in Los Alcázares. It's it's just less than 20 minutes walk from where we live. So I'm just going to take a stroll down into Los Alcázares, film a video in the restaurant, get some video footage of the food, let you see all of that, and see what you think of that video, see if it's something you're interested in seeing or not. And then I'll give you a bit of a recap at the end. So a bit of a foodie review video, the first one of this type. So I'll be keen to see what you all think of it. So I'm just going for a stroll. I'm going to get myself a cold beer and then a lovely Indian curry. So hopefully the sound is good enough for you to hear me, because I've not got the wee mic out of me tonight, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll get there. Anyway, we'll see you at the restaurant. So I'm just walking down past Rhoda Golf and Beach Resort, and I thought, well, I should add that it's the 21st of May. It's just around 5:45 PM and temperature's sitting at 26 degrees. You just have a look at that sky. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And I know that the weather's been great back in Scotland. I've been chatting to my kids who live in sort of Glasgow and just outside Edinburgh, and they've had 4 weeks, maybe a bit more, of fantastic weather. Sad thing is, I know that that's all going to change very soon for them, and we're only just beginning to heat up. So we've now got this blue skies and lovely sunshine till probably halfway through January next year now. What a life. I'm just having a look at this golf course here as I'm walking just down the road at the pavement, the footpath just outside of it. And I thought I'd just stop and I'd let you have a wee look at it. And the thing I want you to notice is, look how luscious and green the grass is. I want you to bear in mind that the area where we are has had a drought for at least the last 2 years, and maybe even up to 4 years, where they've hardly any rainfall. And okay, it's been a bit wetter this year, but they've had hardly any rain for between 2 and 4 years, and nobody has mentioned a hosepipe ban, and nobody's mentioned be careful with water. And it did make me chuckle the other day there when after 3 weeks of sunshine in Scotland, I heard that the Scottish Water had put out water bowsers to help some areas that are running low on water. And I couldn't help but think of the irony of a country like Scotland, where it's pissing rain most of the time, running out of water in 3 weeks. And here we are in Murcia, where they've had no rain for 2 to 4 years, and they manage quite fine. There's something not right about that, and I don't know what it is. And if you know, let me know in the comments. I'd be intrigued to hear it. So I've been walking for about 15 minutes now since I left the house, but I still walk at the pace that I used to walk at when I worked full time, when I always had to be somewhere for a set time or a deadline, and I've not learned I've not learned really to adopt my holiday walk. You know that slow stroll that people have when they're on holiday? I'm still walking far too fast, so I'll need to do something about that. Slow down a wee bit, because I don't need to be anywhere at any particular time. But anyway, that's me just arrived at the restaurant. So I'm just going to whiz the camera around and let you have a wee look. And we'll see what that looks like. So here we have the Gurkha Durbar. Now this restaurant is always busy. You know, when it first opens at 6 o'clock, it's not that busy, but after 7, you've got no hope of getting a table in here. So if you ever want to come for a fantastic Indian meal, get yourself booked in advance. If you contact them early enough, you'll always get a seat, but if you try and just walk in when it's busy, you've got no chance. Khim, the owner, I've seen him regularly turning people away just because they're so busy and they're booked all night. So I'm just going to go over. It's just literally opening now. Let me just check the time. So yeah, it's just coming up, in fact just after 6 PM. So I'm probably going to be the first one in. And normally you would never walk into an empty restaurant, but because I've asked him if I can squeeze this one in, I don't mind doing that. So let's go in and see what we find. So, Gurkha Durbar, really popular, really. Buenas tardes. Hi, I'm coming in for food. Just me. I spoke to Khim.
You booked?
Yeah.
Booking?
One table for me, yeah.
Okay.
So, where would you like me? Okay, I'll just sit by the window. Yeah, gracias. So yeah, first in. Yes, I'm first in, so just going to grab a seat and order myself a beer. I'll see you when that arrives. So, pint of Cobra in a chilled glass. Perfect way to start an Indian curry. Oh, that's bro. Poppadoms and spices have arrived. Just going to have a look at the menu. I'm not going to bore you with all the details on it, but you can see that there is lots and lots to choose from. Every bit as nice as the next. So I'll let you see what I've chosen once it arrives. So I elected for lamb shish kebab for a starter. Looks great, sounds great, and I just wish you could smell it. When's somebody going to invent smell-o-vision? Well, that was really tasty. Looking forward to the main, which I'll let you see once it arrives. So the main course has arrived. Let's whiz the camera around, let you have a look. So I've gone for lamb madras with pilau rice, keema naan, which is one of the best keema naans that I've ever had. I'll let you know how I go at the end. Hi Khim.
Hiya, hi Duncan.
This is Khim. Khim's the man. If you ever want to come to Gurkha Durbar, come and see Khim, he'll sort you out.
Everyone are welcome here.
Best food, best Indian food in Los Alcázares. By far.
Thank you, my friend. Enjoy it.
Gracias. So I just wanted to show you this. You know you've got a nice bit of lamb cooked well when you don't even need a knife to cut it. Look at that. The fork just goes through it like butter. Fantastic. Well, I tried my best, but as often the case in Gurkha Durbar, people are beat. I've never seen an Indian restaurant with so many people taking some food away in their little containers, so asking for a doggy bag. So don't be ashamed to do that. There's always big old portions. So I've done what I can, but I'm not going to finish it. A brave effort, but I failed nonetheless. Absolutely delicious. So I've pushed the boat out tonight. You know, I've had a couple of beers, poppadoms, a starter, a main, and a Khim and it's just over €37. Now, when I was working and going to Indian restaurants back in the UK, and I've gone back 3 years ago, I would often spend, you know, 40 quid on a night out. So the fact that, you know, 37 quid's probably somewhere around 32, 33 pounds, maybe a bit less. So still excellent value when you consider the quality of the food. So Gurkha Durbar maybe not be one of the cheaper restaurants, but can't fault the quality of the food. If you're looking for a great Indian meal in Los Alcázares, you really can't go far wrong coming here. So, food all done. Restaurant's a bit busier than it was when I came in. Just been in probably about an hour and 40 minutes or so. Lovely experience, great food, highly recommended. So, I was just leaving Gurkha Durbar and I was accosted by these English people who wanted to say hello.
That's great. Well done. That's a great job, this man. Keep following.
So there you go, fame at last. That's the Gurkha Durbar. Lovely family there, just said hello at the end of the... but I think it was Sean and his family, so I couldn't quite catch it, but it's continue, you know, if you see me around, say hello. Lots of people are watching the videos, channel's growing great. I'm just loving every minute of it, so I really appreciate all the support that you've got. So if you see me about, come and say hello, and just want to get in, make sure you get the name there of the Gurkha Durbar Nepali restaurant. Fantastic place, come and see Khim, and he'll look after you. And as I say, come and say hello, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. The thumbs up is really, really important, you know, click on the like. YouTube's algorithm seems to really like that for some reason, so click on the like, click on the wee subscribe button, and the channel will keep going, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Hasta luego.